We have lots of different hopes and dreams for our children, don't we? We wonder what they're going to be when they grow up. What are their hobbies and their interests going to be as adults? What kind of adventures are they going to go on in life? What's their future spouse going to be like? These are all great questions, but the most important question is, will my child be a follower of Jesus Christ? And that's where Faith Milestones comes in. Faith Milestones are an important ministry for us at Bethel, and you might be wondering, what are Faith Milestones? What are they about? Well, it all starts at a river. Not this river, obviously. This is the Mackinac River here in central Illinois, but I'm talking about the Jordan River in Israel. You see, in the Old Testament, God's people had been wandering in the desert for 40 years. The nation of Israel was finally at a point they were getting ready to cross over into the Promised Land, a land that God had told them about, a land that would provide for all of their needs. And God told their leader, a man by the name of Joshua, to take the Ark of the Covenant and have the priests walk it into the middle of the river. And when they would do that, God was going to stop the river in its tracks so that the nation of Israel could pass over. And that's exactly what they did, and that's exactly what happened. So our story picks up in Joshua chapter 4. It says, "So Joshua called together the 12 men he had appointed from the Israelites, and he said to them, 'Each of you is to take up a stone. In the future, when your children ask you, what do these stones mean? Tell them that the flow of the Jordan was cut off before the Ark of the Covenant of the Lord. And when it crossed the Jordan, the waters of the Jordan were cut off. These stones are to be a memorial to the people of Israel forever.'" So they built an altar specifically so that their children would ask questions. They built an altar of stone so that when their children would see these stones, they would have the opportunity to share with their kids how God was powerful, how he was present, and how he was faithful in their lives as they crossed over into that promised land. Our children ask lots of questions, don't they? Seems like all the time they're asking questions, and God has designed them with this overwhelming thirst for knowledge. And we as parents have the opportunity to answer all these questions, but the most important question we get to answer is, what is this faith all about? And it's a time that we get to share how God is powerful and present and faithful in our lives too. And this is where Faith Milestones come in. As parents, the greatest privilege you have is to leave a legacy of faith for your child, and God designed it in such a way that you get to be the greatest influence in your child's faith life. And we want to come alongside you in that journey with these faith milestones. It all starts with baptism beginnings, our preschool milestone, first Bible, preteen, confirmation, and graduation. So at each of these milestones, we want to come alongside you to equip you and encourage you and resource you to help you leave that legacy of faith for your child. This is an incredible journey, and we are so excited that you are on this journey, and we would love to come alongside you in it. So let's be on this journey together.